the hell was that? I don't know what the hell was, but I like it. Oh, you good, my. Hey, this is Aganis. And if you didn't read the title for whatever reason, we doing a drink stream and also a chill stream at the same time. So yeah. East. Let me switch my junk to live chat. Wow, I slept through a lot of videos yesterday, actually. Wow. My algorithm gave me a lot of stuff. Huh. Oh wait, this is my watch later list, not my history. My bean. Gotta put on some background music. So, what y'all want to do? I changed the lights again. The one that I was using before, I forget what thingy thing it was set up and supposed to be called. But this one that I have on right now is actually titled Party Time. Which, you know, I can go for a little partying. I could also not at the same time. So I'm gonna just like, take my neckness off and I can't. And now it's bothering me. There we go, I got it. I got it off. So I think what I'm gonna do actually first is clean off my glasses because I have a smudge and it's really bothering me. And then I'm gonna talk about my day. So give me 1 second. All right, I'm good. Don't ask me why I just have a random biscuit. I have it for this specific reason. because I know I would need it later. And that's why I got 3 of them. But that's besides the point. Let me go ahead and tell y'all about my date. Shut up, music. You're loud. So I actually need to fix this. Hold on. So I was actually supposed to be having I was supposed to go out and have dinner with some family today, which I did, but it wasn't with everyone I was originally supposed to go with. And granted, only technically one person was missing out of like the whole like group that was supposed to go, myself included, by the way. But you know what? It was actually still like really, really fun. So I would definitely do it again. I just don't know when exactly. But I think it'll definitely be something I do again before the end of the month. Well, we chatted a whole lot because we don't normally like just randomly sit down and like go out for dinner or anything like that. And I decided that I wanted to, cast a line out or whatever, see if anybody bites, right? And it was one of my cousins that I don't talk to all that often. Like, I know of her, but I'm like not super familiar with her, you know what I mean? Which is fine, because like you have who knows how many cousins from either side. And there are some there's some that you might have grown up with, some that you know really well, some you don't know so well, that whole thing. Just kind of in like that gray area. Like her dad I'm more familiar with rather than like her being like his kid and all that, right? But she's older than me. So, originally the idea for going out to dinner, grabbing drinks or whatever was pitched to her. And she's like, yeah, that sounds really good. It'll be fun, blah, blah, blah. And like we set a day, we set a time. And she's like, yeah, I'll be there, blah, 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 blah. And of course, I'm trying to see if we can get a whole group together, right? So, I put it in the family chat. little murmurs, stuff around the subject, blah blah blah. And only two more people kind of show any sort of like actual interest in it. Oh, I gotta work this weekend. Okay. Oh, I would, but I gotta work night shift. Okay. I would, but I gotta do XYZ with my kid before school starts, blah blah. Okay. I would, but I ain't got no ride. Okay. This was more so like if you wanted to come and like actually show up. That was like the whole thing, you know what I mean? Not more so me just asking, if you were interested. Like, if it had been a larger group, I'm pretty sure we could have figured out some sort of like transportation or whatever. But oddly enough, it didn't have to come to that. I mean, there was like a small carpooling, but you know. I ended up having dinner with both my favorite aunties. And since they are older, they aren't like, pounding back drinks or shots or anything like that. It's very much a young person thing to do. But one of my aunties, had a little Chardonnay. And my other auntie got a mixed drink. I forget exactly which one she got. But still. She got her drink. My other auntie got her drink. I had two. And they were both akin to, what do they call it? Fish bowls? Because they were in like those goblet type ones, right? And, it was still fun. It was good. The second one I had, I gotta make a mental note to never order that shit again. That shit was sour as fuck. It was terribly sour. Like, it was just really sour. It was really bad. Like, really, really bad. Really bad. I still finished it because that shit was $15, bro. And some drinks are just $15. Nah, but that shit, nah. Garbaggio. Terrible. And it had fruit mixes in it, right? It had, what is it? I'm gonna butcher the hell out of this. Cointreau, maybe? Can't think of how the hell to pronounce it because I've never heard it verbally pronounced. But it's an orange liqueur. If I saw the bottle in the store, I could point it out immediately. I know exactly what it looks like. I just don't know how to pronounce it. It had that. And it had strawberries. I think it was supposed to have something watermelon-y in it as well. Couldn't taste that shit at all. Like, I could taste like some sweetness in it, like some kind of sugar. But every sip, even after I stirred it up like a good 2 or 3 times, hell, I was stirring it right, like I kept stirring it before I'd even take a drink. When it first got to the table, I just flat out just like, all right, let me see what this tastes like. And I was like, ooh, goddamn, that hoe is sour. And then my aunties were like, oh, just, you know, just mix it up, it'll be all right, just mix it up. I'm like, okay, fair enough, because I didn't mix it up. This is just straight on the table. I just, you know, took a sip or whatever, and I start mixing it. And I was like, oh, there's slices of strawberry in this. They might have been freeze dried. They looked a little wrinkly, but still, I'm mixing it up. Listening to the ice clink against the glass and all that. I'm chilling. Mix. Go take another sip. Bruh, it tastes the same. 100% tasted the same. 100% tasted the same. And I was like, bro, this is actually sour. And it has sours in it. But for the sour taste of it to be so overpowering, that's the only thing I taste. Garbaggio. Matter of fact, since somebody texted me, I could tell you exactly what's in it. So it had takvala, it had strawberries, the contrue, it had agave, fresh sours mix, and it was topped with strawberry, sea salt foam. Now, I tasted the foam first before anything else, and maybe that's what ruined the whole thing for me. Maybe that's what fucked it up for me, but I still, to this moment, do not know, because I had it a couple hours ago. But even the foam itself didn't taste as sour as the actual drink, because obviously I had a straw, right? You know, I'm sipping it. Straight sour. I'm like, bro, this is bad. Like, I don't like this. There was no coming back from that. But all in all, I did finish it. And then, while I ended up getting to drink, I split some cheesesteak fries with both my aunties, and for my actual meal, I kind of just randomly picked, to be honest, because I was literally too busy just like chatting them both up the whole time. I didn't even think about what I actually wanted to eat. So I ended up getting some fish and chills. Ate a couple of my fries. Ate a few of my fries and had like one bit of my fish. But to this place's credit, that fish that they gave me, those 2 pieces, them 2 fillets, whatever the hell, whatever cut you want to call it, went from here to here. From right here to right here. Like, I had this much space between my elbow and where that fish ended. if I felt like it, I would literally go upstairs to the fridge and bring my leftovers here so I could show y'all. But I don't feel like doing that. So I'm not gonna do it. Because I'm comfy. And I'm eating a biscotti right now. Not the little biscuit sticks that y'all probably think I'm talking about. It's a Pillsbury biscuit. Okay? What is it? Buttery home style? I think it's called. I forget. It's not the flaky ones. But it's a butter biscuit. Still really good. It can be eaten plain, at least to me, but it's best with jelly. It don't even matter what kind. Strawberry, grape, or whatever assorted jellies niggas be eating. Whatever jelly you want, put it on a biscuit. Why not? Why not? It was good. Learned more things about my dad I had no idea about, that he's never talked about. Lily! You're late! Where you been? Were you messing around with the monkeys? Bear! And yeah, Bear, you are late. You're very much late. So good job. I got some biscuits. What was I saying? Yeah. Apparently one of my dad's childhood nicknames was like Daffy. For whatever reason, I'm just like, I don't see it. Monkey Brib. You gotta add more sentiment. What crowns? Oh. I'm not sure, actually. I think that's a new thing YouTube is doing, to like boost engagement for like the chat, I guess. Not my choice. I literally don't know. You gotta add more sentiment. Or sentiment sugar. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know what the XP's for. I haven't looked into it. I have no idea. I don't either. I'm not even gonna lie. I have no idea. Gotta make sure nobody takes your crown, Nelly. You gotta keep it. I mean, if you're tired, baby, you can go sleep. It's okay. We'll only judge you a little bit. I think he did today, actually. But I'm not sure.
Yesterday was actually pretty interesting as well, too. We actually,
Wait, you're still at work? I thought you got off at like 9 or something. Oh, you know what? Nah, he gets off at like 10. He just ain't clock out yet. Or he's on his way out the door. That's what it is. That's what it is. He on his way out the door. 6:30. I'm laxing. I kind of want to have like another shot or two, but like, I'm honestly cool. I'm chilling. Like I legit didn't know what I wanted to do for stream. I was like, I just know that I don't really feel like playing nothing. I just kind of wanted to like sit and chat and junk. No killing the vibes. So we just gonna chill. It's a chill scream. I got me some iced to eat. What do you mean? How are they too thick? They're partially melted flowers. No. No, I don't like those ones. The texture's too gritty for me. I don't like it. Nah. You can keep your little ice rocks. I don't want those. Like pebble ice. Yeah. Like literally out of any type of ice I could have, pebble ice is at the absolute bottom of my list of ice to eat, just to eat. Like as a snack, pebble ice is at the bottom. Nugget ice too, because it's like the same thing, it's just a different shape. Can't do it. Can't do it. The way like McDonald's ice is, or am I thinking of Chick-fil-A's ice? Where it's like flat on one side, but it has like a small little like, hold on. So the bottom of the ice is flat, right? But it has like a small little like hill or whatever. Well, those are those weirdos. I don't like that ice. The ice is weird. I don't like it. Yeah. That ice is like my second favorite to like crunch on. Because of like the actual shape, it's easier for me to grip onto while eating. And it still has like somewhat of like an ice type of like strength to it. To where when I bite onto it initially, it's not just gonna like break the hell apart or like explode. I gotta work for it. If that makes sense. I like my ice tough, but not too tough to where I'm going, you know, like chip a tooth. Like I'll let my ice, you know, melt just a teeny weeny bit, soften it up just a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna get the crunching. Like my flour ice. Yeah. Like, look, I know, well, the actual shape of it you can't really like see because it's too melted. But this is my flour ice. It's not super big. But if it hadn't have melted as much as it did, you'd be able to see like all the little ridges and things like that from like the petal design in them. Ugh. Sorry, I was eating a piece. I think it's technically supposed to be a hydrangea. Hydrangeas are my favorite flowers. But yeah. I have like big ice molds of like the same shape, kind of, sort of. It's not the exact same shape, but it's rather similar. But maybe they are supposed to be roses. I actually don't fucking remember. But flower ice in general. Are they? Really? Huh. I mean, they look so cute though. They look like little flower bushes. They're so nice. Oh man. That sucks. But you know what? That makes sense that somehow I would like a poisonous flower. Dang. But I can get a fake one. I can get a fake one. It's not poisonous. I can get a fake one. I should have wrote down how many shots I took earlier, but I didn't. Microplastics. Man, I inhale microplastics. It's like in everything we do. Every time you open your fridge, microplastics. Whenever you brush your teeth, microplastics. When you put on your glasses, microplastics. I actually should get one or something. I should. That'd probably make drunk streams more fun. What do you think? You think that would be funny? More engaging? I don't know. I get one of those dry erase ones from Five Below. Depending on what happens, I'll probably only scream for like an hour. I'll give it a good, well, it's already 30 minutes actually. I was just about to say I'll give it 30 minutes. See if chat kicks up a little bit more and whatnot. Maybe I'll go for longer. But none. There's only a few of us here, which is fine. Which is totally fine. I only got one of these left. One of the Seagram thingy things that I got. This is a pineapple starfruit. I'll probably just drink it because, like, ow. Because, like, what is this gonna do? It's not very beefy in terms of like its content, which is fine. It doesn't have to be. The ones that are like this normally aren't. They're supposed to be, you know, not so much chasers, but they're just supposed to be like enjoyed over time. They're not supposed to be like, you know, thrown back or anything like that. I actually kind of forgot what it tasted like. Still good though. but they also really, really make me burpy. Also, Bear Bear, if you're still listening, I have your container nice and clean. What do you talk about? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm partaking in the alcohols. And I'm chilling. I'm also messing with this glass Tupperware container that Bear let me borrow because it had food in it. One letter? Are you partaking in the alcohols? What's with the one letter? I'm not even drunk though. Like, honestly, where am I at right now? I'm like, say the scale is like 10, right? I think I'm at like, got like maybe 6.5. But I wanted to be at like an 8.5, right? But I ended up running out of time to do all the pregame I wanted to do. But I'm cruising, but it's not my normal amount of cruise, really. I'm mellowed out to the point where I know I have alcohol in my system. I can feel the alcohol, but I'm like not. I haven't gotten that energy boost from the consumption. Like I'm barely below the surface on it. Like, yeah, I had a couple shots and whatnot, but it's been in my system for a couple hours now, and I'm just tired. I didn't have no super big rowdy old time. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I had a shot of my pineapple mix. That was the last thing I took a shot of before I left. And I either did 4 shots of soju or 3 shots of soju, 199 pieces, and 1 shot of my pineapple margarita mixed thingy thing that I got. This thing, which, you know, is, I can't say barely full. I want to say it's like almost at like a perfect half. I had a shot of that before I left, and that's all Taquila in that. That's on Taquila versus the freaking the berry margarita that I got. This is like a portion Taquila because I ran out of Taquila, and white rum, which I've maybe had 3 shots out of. Bad thing is that it tastes like juice. It goes down pretty good. But I'll probably save that more so for like an actual full-on drink stream. But I'm just like, yeah. It'll be here when I want to use it. It ain't going nowhere. Well, let me think about some stuff to yap about. What did I do this week? I mean, I did say I wanted to talk about what I did this week, but I didn't do that much. Um, I went to a funeral on Monday for my uncle Maurice. He's my dad's birthday twin. Um, you know, good uncle. I didn't know him super well, but I do have plenty of memories with him and whatnot. Um, did I do anything Tuesday? I streamed. I streamed Tuesday. Don't even remember what I played. I think I played Deltarune. I'm like 80% sure I played Deltarune on Tuesday. Um, but I was kind of like out of it, kind of, sort of. But you know, gotta keep it consistent. Wednesday, did I do anything? I don't think I did anything too notable on Wednesday. I was here, but I don't really remember what the hell I did. Let me check my date book, because I might have wrote something down if I don't remember off the top of my head. It was Deltarune. Okay. Wednesday is completely blank. I ain't write shit in Wednesday. So, I am just going to presume that I did not do fuck all on Wednesday. So, Wednesday is blank as hell. Now, I remember vividly that Thursday, I did a chill stream, which actually got a couple more views than I thought it would. It honestly surprised me. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, cause of course I'm like kind of checking my numbers every now and then, and it's at 30 views. I was like, oh, 30, 30. Ooh, had me feeling myself a little bit. I was like, ooh, I'm popular, kinda. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm cool with that. And then yesterday was Friday. I actually literally ran like one errand because I needed to go and get my my beat ground cheek renewed. So I went, did that, actually got it done early before my actual appointment. Because apparently I didn't actually have to see a physical person for that at the particular location that I went to. I did it through some kind of terminal. Had like a whole fingerprint pad and everything else all done electronically, and there was like a virtual proctor and all that. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever, fuck it. Did the stuff, put in my information, paid, and I left. And I was like, huh, I haven't been in this particular area for a grip. This is where my old apartment used to be when I moved out of the house for a year. I was like, I wonder if this bagel spot is still open over here. So of course, you know, I walk over there. I'm checking like the little it's something akin to like a directory that you would find in a mall, but it's like outside where you can clearly see it. Because if you're driving, you're not gonna stop and look at a directory. You'd rather see something outside that you could drive past, or, you know, slow up a little bit, be able to read and whatnot. And I saw that the sign for the place was still there. I was like, ooh, they are still here. I wonder if they're in the same spot. So I walk across the street, go and, you know, find the place. Still open. I was like, ah! Well, if I remember correctly, they serve sandwiches. And I haven't eaten anything since I got up. And I'm mighty hungry. So I went into this bagel spot called Bagel Lovers, by the way. And as far as I know, that's the only location in the burg. We used to have one in the square. But I think their foot traffic kind of died out like a lot, and they ended up having to like condense it and then eventually close it. Even now, like to this day, the spot that it used to occupy, um the freaking the entrance that's on the Capitol side, right? The little mini side entrance, not where like the little circle flower bed thing is, the entrance before that, where it has like all those windows, that's where it used to be. But it ain't there no more. It's been gone for grit now. But I remember going to that one quite a few times. Used to get me some tea, give me a little bagel sandwich, and you know, I'd be chilling, getting my little. That was the place that introduced me to the tea brand, what I call Big and Low, or Bigelow, but it was like I know it's big, but I'm pretty sure it's like an L in there somewhere. It's like Biglen, and then low. Don't know how the fuck to pronounce it. Don't fucking ask me. But that was the tea brand that they had in house, and I would always get some tea, get it to have with my bagel, and I would just sit there and take my time, enjoying my little toasted bagel. Tried out a couple different like spreads, you know, being a little adventurous and whatnot. And I just sit on my phone, eat my little bagel, chill out, have my tea, and you know, just relax, just chill. Now, when I went on Friday, pretty much the same thing. The at that particular time, it wasn't super busy or anything like that, but this was also a little early. This was like, I get there around 11:30ish, or a little to 11:30. So the lunch rush did not start just yet, right? So I get in, I order me a chicken. No, I'm lying. I'm thinking of something completely different. There was no chicken on this bagel I got. I ordered a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel on a salted bagel, because they had the whole counter, right? And then they had all these baskets that had all of their like 50 million freaking bagel flavors that they had. They had like jalapeno, they had freaking rye, they had wheat, they had freaking French toast. Apparently, they had French toast flavor. They had like rum raisin. They had sentiment, but it was empty. Plain was empty, obviously, and a couple of others that were totally empty. And majority of the ones that were still in stock, I was not interested in, because I was like, well, I'm in the mood for something breakfasty, but I don't know if I want like a French toast flavored bagel, because I'm like, skeptical. I don't know about that. But they had a salted bagel, and I was like, kind of looked like a pretzel. Not in terms of color, but the salt type that they used on that particular bagel, it looked like pretzel salt, because it's very like, what's the word? They weren't like huge chunks, but anyone who's ever had a pretzel, you know what pretzel salt looks like. That's the exact same type of salt they used on those particular bagels. And I was like, well, I won't have to add extra seasoning to, you know, the eggs or whatever if I have a salted bagel, because the bagel's already salty. That was my logic. So I ordered it, and dude was like, do you want 1 or 2 eggs? It'll be, you know, $1 upcharge or whatever. I was like, I don't think I could do 2 eggs right now. I'll just go with 1. And I'm looking at the drink menu, and I'm like, I was like, I don't know what that is. I looked up like 2 different things on that drink menu. I don't know what the hell they were. I was like, no, I don't. That doesn't sound too appetizing to me. I don't want that. Don't want that, don't want that, don't know what that is. Nah, not sweet enough. No, no. And not in the mood for any of those. But then I saw the caramel macchiato. And I was like, ooh, that sounds kind of good. Let me get that. And he was like, what kind of milk would you like? We have skim or whole milk and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, y'all got skimmed milk? Because it's a little toasty outside. And I kind of want this hot. I could have gotten it cold, but I was planning on eating inside, and it was chilly as hell up in there. I need to get a little bit of body heat back. So I was like, let me get that caramel macchiato. Let me get a medium. Yeah, with some skimmed milk. And he was like, oh yeah, sure. No problem. I was like, okay. Cool. So then I sat down, waiting. Got my drink first. No, did I get my drink first? No, I lied. I actually got my sandwich first, and he also asked me if I wanted it toasted. I was like, yes. Who's getting a bagel sandwich and don't want it toasted? Excuse me. Or would I not want it toasted? But yes, toast my shit up. It's supposed to be a hot sandwich. Imagine getting a sandwich with eggs, bacon, and cheese, and the shit's not hot. Imagine your bread not being hot. What in the hell? Are you dumb? Yes, I want that shit toasted. Anyway. Got my sandwich first, now that I remember. Got my sandwich first. He also didn't ask me if I wanted it for here or to go, because apparently that's an option, because they have tables. They have like a whole like bar section where you can actually like sit in like a stool type chair, and you know there's like counter space for you to, you know, put your items out and eat. Didn't ask me, but I was gonna make a big deal about it. I'm just like, whatever. What they gonna say if I start, you know, breaking open this bag to eat my bagel? Oh, you can't stay here and eat. So what are these tables here for? Like, what are they gonna do? Tell me that I can't eat inside when you obviously have space for people to eat inside? Are you dumb? But no, there was no like big kerfuffle about it. But the person that got into line after me, he asked them if their order was for here or to go, and I'm just like, okay. But I got my sandwich first. I didn't open it. I kept it closed until my drink was ready, because for whatever reason my drink took longer to make than my sandwich. But to their credit, I was honestly surprised by that caramel macchiato, because I've had a few in my life, right? And my biggest fear when it comes to them is that they're not sweet enough, right? And I'm going into this experience with an open mind. I haven't been to this franchise in years. And I was like, you know what? These things sound appetizing. This drink sounds like it'll be good. So let me, you know, we toss a little money in there. Let me see what they working with. Get my sandwich. Get my drink. I don't try my drink first. I was like, let me get into this sandwich. Look at the sandwich. It's got a good amount of cheese. The egg is the egg thick. And I was like, that's kind of a lot of egg. And he asked me if I wanted 2 eggs. This is 1 egg's worth. That's 1 egg's worth. And the bacon wasn't super floppy, but it wasn't extremely crispy either. It was like in that really good middle ground, which was also really fucking good. Like the what is it? It's not gristle, but like the fat. The fat was still pretty chewy, and I'm just like, that's just bacon. I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. Bacon has fat. That's a given. Good luck finding any kind of bacon that ain't got no fat attached. Honestly, like, keep it a buck. Be serious. But I was like, whatever. I can literally just shred the fat off, set it on the side, whatever. I'll give it to my pups. I don't care. But I was eating the sandwich and I'm just like, okay. This egg got seasoning. Okay. This cheese. Some decent yellow American cheese. Okay. This bacon ain't half bad. Alright. I see you. Finished that first half of the sandwich because they also cut it in half. Ate the first half. I'm like, okay. Alright, let me get into this other half. Get into the other half, and I'm more so taking my time with the second half, and then I get into my drink. I was like, oh my gosh. Please don't be bland. Please don't burn the shit out of my mouth. And I'm just slowly trying to take a sip of it. It's relatively warm, but not scalding. But it's not perfect drinking temp either, to where I could just like, down the whole thing. It's at the perfect sipping temperature. Like, you're not gonna flat out just like drink it. You're taking small sips. Like, take a sip, get a good feel for the flavors and whatnot. Enjoy the flavors, and then you get back into the sandwich. And that's exactly what I did. I was like, oh, this is nice. I like this. It's not bland. I can taste the caramel. Oh, that's nice. I like that. And then, eating my sandwich. Enjoying the sandwich. Getting a little annoyed by all the freaking pretzel salt on the top. Kinda wishing that I would have gotten another one that didn't have all this damn salt on the top. But I was like, this is what I ordered. This is what I wanted, because there's no other freaking bagel that they have available that I would have been able to eat as a sandwich. Deal with it. Oh well. This is what I paid for. Finished majority on my sandwich. I got like literally one bite of that second half of my bagel left, and I'm like, I'm stuffed. I can't do it. I was able to finish my macchiato. I couldn't finish the sandwich. The sandwich was too good. I was like, damn good sandwich. I definitely added them back to like some of my Google places that I go to. It's definitely saved to my favorites because I have a history with the franchise in general. It's just been a while. But yeah. And since I know the area it's in, it might be a little bit of a traversal to get over there for a little bagel sandwich, a little coffee cake or something. But steel toe boot, still good. Give him a good 8 out of 10. I didn't even talk about the freaking lunch rush. Actually, I'm sitting here stuffing my face, right? I'm eating what is pretty much my brunch, because at this point it's 12 and people start coming in. A whole line starts forming, groups of 2, groups of 3 coming in, ordering, like a buttload of stuff. And I'm like, y'all gonna clean them out? They ain't even had that much left when I got here. What y'all fitting to take? Got niggas ordering hella drinks and whatnot. And I'm just like, oh, that makes sense. It is a cafe. They got drinks just like they got sandwiches. Okay. So then, let me get an Irish blah blah blah. And I'm like, the hell is that? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Irish who now? Irish what? What are you talking about? I don't even think I saw that on the menu. But then again, I might have skimped over it because I'm just like, I don't know what Irish whatever the fuck is supposed to taste like. Why would I be looking for that? I don't know what it tastes like. I haven't looked it up either, but I'm going to presume that that hoe is mint flavored. And I could most likely, most definitely be the fuck wrong. Which would definitely be my bad for assuming. But I also just don't know because I didn't look it up. But nah. There was also a freaking a dude that came in with who I would presume is his girl. And stuff on my face probably got a little bit of salt near the corners of my mouth or whatever. I'm minding my business. And dude standing in line with his girl or whatever, and I just happened to look up, wipe my face a little bit because I can feel I got stuff on my face, and I'm just like, wiping my shit up. And I happen to glance up, just to get, a quick look about my surroundings and whatnot. Your dude staring at me. I'm like, sir, is that your girl? Did you stand in there with that seems to be hanging off your arm like one of those monkeys in a barrel? Like, is that not your girl? I get it. I'm literally sitting beside a window. You can see the whole parking lot. So interesting over here to see people roam around looking for a parking spot. What are you looking at me for? What are you looking at me for? And I was like, whatever, fuck it. Whatever. Go back to minding my business, go back to eating my sandwich and whatnot. And they get their order, or they're waiting for their order, right? And they sit on the complete opposite side of this place from me. I can still clearly see them from where they're sitting, and they can see me from where they're sitting. I don't think Chick was paying me no type of mind. As why would you? Because I'm just a random stranger in the same place as you, getting something from the same establishment, right? I ain't say nothing to you, I ain't look your way, I ain't make no eye contact, why pay me any mind, But I look up again. I sat down my sandwich. I'm getting ready to, dust my fingers off a little bit before I grab my cup. I look up again. From across the way, dude's just staring at me. I'm like, alright, you're making me uncomfortable at this point because you very obviously came here with somebody. Why are you looking at me? What are you looking at me for? Sir. Sir. What are you looking at me for? Mind your business. Get out of my face. Oh my god. And it happened a couple more times, and I'm just like, alright, I'm starting to get pissed off at this point. And I'm pretty much done with my food at this point, and I just had to finish my drink. So I'm getting ready to call my ride and whatnot, and I'm done paying dude any sort of attention. I'm just like, alright, I'm ready to get the hell out of here. Dude's freaking me out. Making me a little uncomfy. Let me go home. Call my ride. And I was like, alright, depending on how long it takes them to get here, maybe I can grab me a little coffee cake, maybe get one more drink. Nah, Ho was like 3 minutes away. I was like, damn. By the time they get the drink out here, you're gonna be waiting. I'm only have like a minute to get back out there. I'll be back. I'll come back. It'll be fine. And I forgot the macchiatos are technically coffee. And I have not had coffee in months. I haven't had coffee in months because I kind of switched from cafe to matcha. And my god, did I get the jitters? I got the jitters so bad. Like, by the time I got home, I was like crashing. I'm like, bro, I need to lay down. Like, what's going on? I feel like my eyes are moving faster than I'm making them move, and I'm like, that's not normal. I need to take a breather or something. So I kind of just like laid on my floor for a while, kind of like. I know it's not a thing, but I don't want to say it was disassociating because it probably wasn't actually that. But we'll just say I dozed off while awake, right? So I wasn't actually asleep, but my brain was not doing very much. It was just kind of flipping through channels, we'll say, but all of the channels were snow. All the channels were snow, but I'm steady flipping. And I'm just like sitting here flipping through channels and it's all snow. That was my Friday afternoon and evening. I'm flipping through channels of snow. And sure, I talked to a couple peeps, was just kind of like chilling for the most part, but wasn't too much substance in any of those interactions. It was just kind of like I'm here, but I'm not at the same time. Yeah, I pretty much chilled yesterday too, but I did end up dozing off while I was watching TV in bed, which I don't do all that often, but I did yesterday. At some point, I don't even remember, I did fall asleep, obviously, but I turned my backlight TVs. Wow. I turned the backlights to my TV off at some point. Don't remember when exactly, but I did. And so only my TV was on, and it was also already turned down. So that way it's not like super loud, even if the video changes or whatever. And I had somehow awoken from my slumber again, not exactly sure what time, to turn my TV off. And then I ended up waking up at like let me see, it was I think 5 or 10 minutes to 5 a.m. So it was almost 5 a.m. And I woke up. It took me a grip to get back to sleep. And then I ended up actually waking up at like 12:30-ish, 45-ish, something like that. And I was like, all right, as much as I'd like to like go back to sleep and just chill the hell out and not do anything, I actually have to go do things and be productive today because I'm supposed to be going out to Denver. So I got up, did my stuff I do in the morning, and then got my stuff situated, picked out my outfit for Denver, and then I took my shower, did my hair, and then took the dogs out and got ready to leave. And then texted my aunties. We figured out how we were gonna do all this. Got all that situated. Went to Denver. Had a good old time. Had a couple drinks. I pre-gamed. Brought my leftovers. My leftovers are upstairs in the fridge. And I think I'm gonna have them for dinner tomorrow. And I definitely need to grab me a bottle of water, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be a little dry at some point while I'm relaxing. To go sleep. Like, you hear the yawning. You hear the yawning. It's time. It's time. It's time. So I'm most likely gonna go settle down. Gonna go rinse my face off and whatnot. Get nice and comfortable. And Alexa, turn beak lights on. Gonna go ahead and turn my beak lights on, which they are right now. And then yeah. After I unscream, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off my face. Change it to my actual night clothes. And then I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna lay down. And then I'm gonna get ready for sleep. I don't even care if it's not that late. I'm ready to go sleep. I don't wanna chat no more. I don't wanna read nothing. I just wanna relax and let my brain do whatever it's gonna do. I'm ready to watch me some Ratchet TV. I'm ready to relax. So I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and go. So if you have not already, feel free to hit the description of this video. You can join us in the DISPORD, where you can participate in polls, chat with peeps, share memes, and have an all around good old time. Free to share the screen with someone who just wants to chill out and listen to somebody. Yep. Lurkers included. And also, oh my god, my back. Wait. My back is itchy. Oh. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. And also, on your way out, don't forget to leave your likes at the door. My back again. Oh my god. My back meat. Oh. Okay. I think I'm good now. Jeez. I need a back massage, bruh. Shit crazy. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And I'm gonna see y'all on Tuesday. Should be at the regular time. As far as I know, if there are any changes, they will be posted in the DISPORD. Whether it be changed to an early screen, if it's gonna be postponed to later on in the day, and or if it's gonna be canceled, which it most likely won't, unless I'm just really tired. And or if I get sick or something, or if I got some stuff going on and I knew about it early. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all on Tuesday, same time, same place. Well, no, that's a lie because I didn't actually start stream at the regular time today. But Tuesday's stream will most likely be at the normal time of 7 p.m. EST and whatnot. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna see y'all later. Okay? Oh my god. Where's my bonnet? But yeah, okay. Dropped my phone.